The fundamentals of reading start by first being able to recognize letters and to know each letter makes up a sound. This is by no means an easy task for some children to do. In my kindergarten class, students are learning the sounds of letter A and B, but just telling them what these letters say does not always transfer well. Students with background on words and letters can understand this concept more than the students without such background. In order to reach all the students in the class, no matter what their background knowledge is, the school adopted the Zoophonics program. With Zoophonics, every letter has an animal that correlates to it as well as a hand and body movement. This makes learning the letter and sound easier and more fun for the children. This also touches on multiple intelligence and learning preferences. Children can learn with their bodies and with the sentence stems of each letter. To learn the letter and sound for A, the teacher shows the A card, and the A card is shaped like an alligator. The teacher then says, "Allie, alligator says ah," while clasping arms together in a mouth-like motion. Students also learn the sound of letter B with the phrase, "Bubba B. Bear says B," and with the arm going above the head and coming back down in a grasping motion. Children like the movements and reciting the phrase in unison. If a student gets confused, all he has to do is look at his classmates. Observing their actions will help guide what to do next. Having an animal, phrase, and motion attached to the letter reinforces which sound to make. Students feel rewarded when they say the correct sound, and they receive verbal praise. And they also, when they look around and see they said the same sound as their peers. This information is reinforced and assessed by the use of sorting various items that start with A and B in the right tub. This method also works for younger children as well. My 2-year-old son learned to recognize the letter A and B and knows the sound they make because of Zoophonics. He was not directly instructed, but rather observed the kindergarten class learning these letters and thus became familiar with the sound and motion. Micah, what does Allie alligator say? Ah. What does Bubba B. Bear say? Ba. Excellent. This takes both a behaviorist and social learning theory approach to learning the letters and sounds. From a behaviorist perspective, children learn the desired behavior of reciting the letter animal partner as well as the sound the letter makes just by hearing the phrase, "What sound does Allie alligator make?" Children readily learn to respond, "Allie alligator says ah." In this instance, the stimulus is the sentence stem, and the response is the generic phrase the students respond with, along with the correct hand motion. Children's behavior is reinforced by verbal praise and inward pride of being like their peers. This method of teaching also takes on the social learning theory approach. Students learn from one another and correct their behavior based on how they see the other children respond. Phonics instruction can be difficult, but when taken from the right learning theory perspective, young children can learn their alphabet sounds with ease.